Surprise.
It's go time.
Oh, we're filming. Hi guys, hope you're having a beautiful day as always. I am here with Eric.
We're back.
We're back. We just filmed another video just kind of updating where we are, where we're at with our IVF, what we have going on, appointments, what we've done previously, and just some like Q&As with Eric. Kind of what he thinks about all this craziness. So
Just took it easy on me.
I did. Did you think it was going to be worse?
Yeah.
I told you it wasn't going to be that bad. I wasn't trying to like make you cry or anything. Is that what you thought?
I don't know what you're gonna do.
I was gonna try and squeeze some tears out of you. That doesn't happen easily, so I would have had to go real deep.
I wasn't sure where you were going.
We just got our IVF meds. Yay! IVF is happening. The wheels are in motion. By the time you guys see this, we're probably already injecting these things into my body. But we are just a couple of days away right now as we sit here from injections. So I know he is eager to be stabby with the needle. He's all about that. We'll see. You gotta dart the skin. You gotta go quickly.
You better be nice.
You're just gonna stab me on purpose and cause pain? If I'm not?
I'm gonna stab you on purpose either way.
But you're gonna hurt me on purpose?
No, well, I'm gonna inject you.
Have I not been hurt enough?
I'm gonna inject you.
Yeah, you are. But you're not gonna make it worse.
No.
I'll push it in slowly just to torture you. So we ordered our IVF meds through a company called Encompass. Encompass Pharmacy. There's pharmacies, there's many of them that do IVF medications. Don't yawn, you make me yawn.
I didn't yawn, I took a deep breath.
Well, it faked me out, now you might yawn. So yeah, we did a price comparison between Encompass Pharmacy and Freedom Pharmacy. Do you want to yawn? Don't you?
No.
Yeah, you do. So we price compared between the two of them to find out what their insurance pricing was for medication. And ultimately we found that Freedom was more of a ripoff than Encompass. Not that Encompass was a fantastic deal by any means, but it was just the more affordable of our two options that we had in front of us at the time. So we went ahead and ordered our meds and we set up a delivery date where we knew Eric would be available all day and he could sign for them because it is a lot of money worth of meds, and if you don't have a signature required, then you're just responsible for the meds. Like if someone walks up to your porch, a little porch pirate, picks up your box and runs off with it, and then he opens it later, he's like, oh crap, what do I do with these drugs? And he thinks they're cool, but really they're for creating embryos. You're not going to be getting high on this, dude. So yeah, you're responsible for that box, and we did not want to have to pay for a new box. So
It's a long, painful day of watching football waiting for this.
Really difficult day.
Mm-hmm.
And actually the delivery information from the overnight delivery said it would come by noon, and it actually came like 11:15, something like that, because I had to leave and it came like right as I was about to leave. So they were right on with their delivery, which was great, because a lot of times things say they're going to come during a certain time, like repairmen, and they don't, you know what I mean? But in this case the meds were on time. But what we're going to do is we're going to show you like basically the box that it came in. We're going to show you how the meds came in the box setup, because there's some that need to be refrigerated and some that don't. We put them all in the fridge because we're like freaked out that we would choose the wrong one and not put in the fridge. Yeah, so we'll show you everything that came in the box. We haven't even seen everything that came in the box, so we'll kind of check that out together. So if you could pick up that big old box off the ground.
A large box.
The mighty box. Ta-da! Here it is. So we'll just kind of like open the lid here. Ta-da! Inside was another box. So this box has like ice packs in it, and then there's some other meds down here. So if we open up this is such an elegant way. We could just point the camera at the ground, but why do that? So there's a cooler inside. Ta-da! And then our meds were packed inside like this. And then there's ice packs underneath the meds, and then a Sharps box. So we're just going to go ahead and pull it out, but we wanted to show you how Encompass sent the products. It was all like packaged really nicely. When we saw this package arrive and it was in mint condition, we were very happy about that. So let's do the non-refrigerated section first. So just the side of the box that doesn't have refrigerated stuff. We have Leuprolide, Ta-da! So there are 14 milligram, 14-day patient administration kit. So we haven't opened this up at all. Oh, okay. So inside of the Leuprolide kit is, they gave us alcohol pads in here, which is cool. Here is the injectable med. It's like in a vial, I believe. Yep. There's the vial of goods. And then there are a whole bunch of needles in here to be used for that. So it's nice that it's like all in one kit here together.
I feel like maybe that's not the trigger one then.
No?
They gave you that many shots.
Yeah. I don't know. We're just following doctor's orders, but I don't know. There's only one of these though, right?
Yeah, there's only one of those.
Okay, yeah, this has to be the trigger shot. This is the trigger shot for sure. Just, I don't know why they give it to you in so many, like, they give you the ability to have so many doses with it when we're only going to use it for one dose. I don't know. Okay, so there's that one. The other one is, yeah, it doesn't say anything on the box. So, oh, it's on the other one. Okay, so we got Minipure. So we have 10 vials of Minipure because there's 5 in this one, and then he has another pack of 5, but it has my like personal prescription information in my doctor's office on it. So 5 single doses of 0.09 sodium and 2 mils.
0.9.
Okay, yeah, whatever. There we go. There's the stats of what we got.
I'm not going to try to pronounce any of these.
This is Minipure. This is given subcutaneous. It says every evening at 9 p.m. So, again, we haven't opened this yet, so let's check out what's inside. Okay. Q-cap. So these are the needle-free things that she was talking about in our class. Where you can just, like, draw up the liquid without having to stick the needle in there.
Okay.
Because it's got, like, its own needle. You screw it to the top of the bottle, and then you put the syringe on there, and you draw the liquid up without having to just take the needle and stab it into the bottle.
Okay.
Anyway, so they give you these things to make it easier, I guess, to, like, pull the liquid up. So since there's 5 doses of Minipure, there's 5 caps. And then there's this in here. And then inside, ta-da, there are 10 vials. So they have a liquid portion and then a dry portion. So you actually hydrate the injection yourself. So like the powder doesn't get the water added to it until right before you're going to inject it. So you don't activate it. Because I guess it loses its effectiveness or something if it's like combined already. So you have your powder and you have your liquid for each of the 5 doses, and that's why there's 10 vials. So kind of cool to see it. And later, if you guys are interested, we're probably going to do a like what we paid for everything and what we paid for medications kind of video. But that's not what we're going to do in this one. So yeah, and Encompass sent us this little guide. I'll cover my name and information up here. Down here it says like what goes in the fridge and what doesn't. So this tells us that the Cetrotide and the Gonal F go in the fridge, but not the other stuff. And then stored at room temperature. So Lupron and Minipure are stored at room temperature. So we'll just leave those out from now on. But like I said, when we got it, we just put it all into the fridge. So
looks like we're given some extra.
Well, the Minipure didn't come with any needles.
Oh, okay.
It just had the easy caps.
Okay.
But it didn't actually come with any like needles for injection. So we got it all. So these are just like, so they gave us just like needle tips to like screw on, and then like syringes.
I got these ones.
Yeah. Why do we just have these 2 random ones? Are there any more in there?
No.
That's weird. Oh, maybe it's, I don't know what's for what, but maybe we just changed the needle tip on this.
Maybe. What's this one for then?
Oh, that's probably for this. Then I don't know why we have these ones. Who knows on that one? Oh god. Needles on the ground. Gotta get it.
Yeah, this is used to mix and draw up Minipure. Used to inject
Minipure. Yeah, and that was the Minipure. So these are the things for Minipure.
Does this have an instruction?
No. It has nothing. It's just 2 random insulin syringes. This is so confusing. Are you on this? You got this?
We're all over it.
For the refrigerated section, so we got the 900 milligram, is that what it is? Gonal F, the 900 IU Gonal F.
And we got 3 boxes.
We have 3 pens, and these ones are the ones that are supposed to be pens. It says, for subcutaneous injection, do not shake.
Oops.
14, well, you know what I mean, like before you use it, they don't want you to like. Okay, so 14 needles for injection. I have seen other people like open their IVF meds before, but they never like actually open the packages. So hopefully if you're shopping for IVF meds, us opening this will be helpful to you, so it's less of a surprise, because like we don't know what we're expecting when we open this. We haven't ordered these before. I mean, we were expecting drugs, but we don't know what, they're all unique in how they're like packaged and what they look like. So the inside of the Gonal F, name brand Gonal F, there is the pen. Yep, and then there's the like thing that like
to however many you're supposed to.
Yeah, and we're gonna take 225 IUs of Gonal F per day. And also they said this was the pen that like, when you click it all the way down, there's still like 75 units of it in the thing, and there's like a trick on how to get it out so that way you don't like waste it at the end. There's no needle on it. But yeah, there's the drugs. And this is the one that's like absurdly expensive for the 3 things. Oh, it's really, I thought it was glass.
Make me nervous.
It's plastic. Yeah, you should be nervous how expensive this tiny amount of liquid is. Not doing anything with it. Yeah, there's the injection tips in there, which is really great, and they're all sealed up and they're in there. So we have 3 of those. 3
boxes came in a
bag, and it's in a bag that
says
refrigerated. Keep it refrigerated. So, and obviously the other 2 didn't, but we disobeyed and kept it cool for a little bit after we got it here. So there's our 3rd IVF med that came from Encompass. Our 4th IVF med, I think this one is the Cetrotide. Yeah. Cetrotide. Acetate for injection, 0.25 milligrams. So here's this. Our list doesn't actually say, does that box say how much our prescription is? Inject 250 mcg under the skin daily. That's what the prescription was for. 250. 1 vial, 20 gauge needle, 27 gauge needle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 Cetrotides. I think this is the one that prevents you from ovulating.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know either, but I'm pretty sure this is the one that prevents you from ovulating, because if you look at our chart here, this is the one you don't take, because they need to monitor your development, and then you can
bring into office.
Yeah. And then they have our dosage set for a couple of days on our IVF calendar. So they have like our stuff like set up over here to show our dates of things, or our dosages of things, but then after a certain amount of time, it's going to vary based on our results. So like, how well are we responding to, or how well am I responding? You're not taking these. How well am I responding to the medications? Do I have a lot of follicles? Are they growing too quickly? Or are they not growing quickly enough? So they're going to kind of like adjust what dosage that I have. So here's the Cetrotide, and let's get into this box.
Cool blue bag.
Cool blue bag. Interesting. So the Cetrotide is a powder, and it comes with a preloaded sterile syringe with water in it, and then extra needles. So there's that. And again, here's the powder, so you're going to add liquid to it to combine it. And then there's the like saline that you're going to add to it to combine it. And then here are like additional needles over here. Yeah, so this is like a single dose, I guess. So we have, how many was it? 5?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 doses of Cetrotide. So that's what we have. Hopefully we don't need any more. All right, and then there's another little goodie in the box.
Talking about these ice packs?
Nope, not the ice packs. Oh, a couple things. They sent us a little box of like alcohol prep pads.
a very nifty sharp containers box.
Yeah, a sharps container.
Yeah.
What is this weirdness? Oh yeah, I know you're trying to cover mine.
Don't.
I was just wondering why it
I
doesn't.
know you can't take it back off once you put it on.
Oh.
So don't snap it on right now.
Why is it like that then, though? Why don't you want to put the thing on?
I just didn't want to do it yet.
No! Don't! Okay, yeah, so
You only get one chance.
you got a little lid and you can drop the stuff in here, like through the lid.
Once
I'm
you
not
put
clicking it on there. Because apparently the clicking freaks you out.
You just can only do it one time.
Don't snap the lid on!
She's trying to sneakily do it right
You
now.
can't undo it.
Yeah.
I didn't know snapping the lid onto something would put such terror into
You only get one chance.
When is the appropriate time to do this?
Not right now, after we look at it and figure it out.
You still think I'm going to assemble it?
I'm gonna hold
You
this
take the
part.
lid away from me.
I've got the lid.
Because that's just dangerous. Assembly. Look, it shows you. Assemble it.
Yeah. It doesn't show you take it back apart.
We're going to, like, let me just...
We can do it on air, but not live right in a second.
Live from our living room.
Yeah.
Heaven forbid. Okay, so we're going to make a special video just about you when you're ready to snap the lid on the sharps container. Because that is apparently a very significant moment in your participation in this IVF process. The lid of the sharps container.
I get to control one thing. That's putting the lid on.
That's right. Okay. Alright, so you know exactly what to do with all these medications now, right?
Nope.
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 Nope. Yeah, so we have our
Put it in
list.
here.
Only if you put the lid on.
No, you can put it in here. It still fits in.
I mean, if you never want to put the lid on, we can just do that too.
Yeah.
It's not like we have somebody around here who's going to get into our sharps container.
You never know.
If someone broke into our house and wanted the sharps container, they would find a way to get the lid off. I promise you that. Yeah, so that was it for our IVF med haul that we got in the mail. We did get some other meds that are supposed to be like for potential transfer for after the fact. I can go over what those are right now.
Might as well.
Yep, all the drugs in all one video. So the first thing is for the actual egg retrieval day. This one's for egg retrieval.
If you're doing a fresh transfer.
Okay, so we're not planning on doing a fresh transfer. So we're planning on doing a frozen transfer at a later date. Like we're just focusing on egg retrieval this cycle, and then in a month or two after we'll be doing transfer. Hopefully, if everything goes according to plans. It's entirely based on our doctor's recommendations, which we are abiding by.
Yes.
Even though we are incredibly impatient, but they get to decide. Or if my body's somehow hormonally out of whack and it's just not the right thing to do because it won't be successful. So,
Yep.
and again, that's based on our doctor's recommendation. I don't know what all these test results say. So, yeah. So, for egg retrieval day, I don't know why I'm confusing that. Egg retrieval day, they gave us one pill of,
that is.
for Valium, just to like help ease you, or ease me, I guess, through that process. And I guess our doctor's office actually doesn't like fully put you under, which kind of really freaked me out. I'm not even 100%.
Didn't find that out until
We
recently.
didn't find that out until the injections class, which was kind of freaky because I was like, great, they're just going to knock me out. They're going to go in there and they're going to suck up all those eggs and then I'm going to be fine. But apparently there's like a semi-sedatedness where you're sort of awake, but you shouldn't feel anything, but you might feel pressure. So that's really freaky to me. Aside from that. Okay. So then they also have us taking Levaquin, and that is on the day of egg retrieval. There would be one Levaquin taken. I don't even know what Levaquin is for. And then there's one Levaquin taken 5 days post egg retrieval. So our doctor's office wants to give us the medications to prepare us for transfer. Their thing is that they're saying you just never know. Something could happen and we're not able to freeze the eggs, but then you may want to transfer one and you just don't know until you're in that moment. But if you don't prepare yourself for it after the egg retrieval, then you don't have that option. So We're trusting them. We're going to talk about it a little bit further with
Got a couple
them.
more questions for them.
We're going to talk about it a little bit further with them, but that's what these meds are for. Like post egg retrieval / getting ready for transfer, but we're not planning to transfer. We're transferring later, but we're preparing for it if that's what our doctor wants us to do for the just in case. And these meds cost me like $17 total for all of these meds. For these meds.
One of them cost you what, 15 cents?
15 cents for the Valium. And then the rest of them are like 16 something. So I'll just round up and say it was $17 for all of these meds. Again, we'll talk about the like big bad boys later, but like for now, these basic meds.
You don't want to know about those.
Oh, you want to know because it's juicy. Okay, so then there's estradiol. This is taken by mouth 3 times a day. This is like estrogen. So there are 2 milligram tabs. So we have a whole bunch of those. And then there is progesterone, which is taken internally, not orally. Okay, and then there's methylprednisone, which is also known as Medrol, and that is taken twice a day, 8 milligrams, so there's the pills for that. So there are the 5 additional medications that did not come from Encompass Pharmacy that are on our protocol list. And here, the back of this doesn't have any, like, personal information, just as long as I don't show you, like, the bottom of it, but there's kind of what it looks like, the protocol that I was talking about, yeah. So, that's the plan for medicine. I'm very confused when we take what and when, but we're just going to take it one day at a time. Again, we have this chart that we can look at to... My dog's pushing the camera. We have this chart that we can look at for like ease of reference, so we know what day to take when, and we're just going to take it like 1 med and 1 injection at a time, and yeah.
Go to the doctor's office often enough to keep telling you what to do.
Yeah, they will, for sure. And they'll be like, you're doing it wrong!
Yeah.
You've ruined everything! That'll be another X amount of thousands of dollars. Please, I'm not going to screw this up. We got this. Hopefully we only have to do this once, and our hope, I'm sure everybody's hope when they do IVF, but our genuine hope is that we only have to do this egg retrieval 1 time.
Yeah.
We get as many embryos as we could ever need for our family that we could want. They're all healthy and genetically normal and all is well. We haven't had any luck with that not even lately, just ever, on our own. So that would be a real surprise and a gift if like 100% of everything fertilized and 100% of every egg was mature and
I like some of the stats we heard in class, like they said the average amount of eggs that they're able to retrieve are 12. Now not all of them are fully matured or are able to fertilize, but it was 12. And then they talked about high cases where they said that they've seen up to like 60 eggs pulled. They said those women were in a lot of pain.
Mm-hmm. The internal ultrasound today was painful, so that was fun. Because my ovaries were so suppressed, like she was like rooting around looking for them. So then she was like pushing on me, like my abdomen externally. She's like, here, I'm going to push on you. And she's pushing while she was pushing inside with the thing. I was like, ugh. So it should be really fun when you like that.
Pushing and pushing inside.
Yeah. Just a visual. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's part of the process. It's just...
Yeah.
It's what happens. It's the truth of it. So, yeah. So, ovaries look super calm, and it'll be interesting to see them, like, every other day or every day as they kind of, like, develop. And then they'll start measuring each of the follicles, and they'll tell you, like, this is 18 millimeters, and this is 21 millimeters, and this is 11 millimeters. You'll know, like, whoa, okay, so there's, like...
How many millimeters are they supposed to be?
I think they should be, like, around 20 when they harvest them, like, in terms of size for each one of them. But all of them don't develop, like, perfectly at the same rate, so you might have some that are a little smaller, some that are a little bigger. But you kind of want them all around, I guess, like, high teens, low 20s or something like that. That's my understanding of, like, size of follicles that they would want. Oh, I can only imagine, like, 20 eggs growing inside of your body that are all like an inch long. So you have like, just like follicles like this big, like a whole bunch of them growing. I just imagine that's going to be really, really uncomfortable.
I'm sure.
All right, well, we have all the drugs to make it happen. So we're going to start injections in the next couple of days. So we'll be sure to share our injection process with you. I'm pretty sure.
Not gonna do any live injections.
Like live streaming? No. But are we going to film it? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Why not?
Okay.
It's not your stomach, it's mine. Are you afraid to show my stomach?
No.
Let's show your stomach.
No.
Let's do a test injection on you with just saline.
That's too expensive.
Saline?
Yeah.
Saline's water. You don't want any Menopur because you're a man.
Yeah.
So I think I might actually let you do the first injection.
Okay.
Legitimately.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So you want to be an active participant in this. Let's make it happen. Alright guys, well we're gonna let you go. We're gonna see you in our next video, and that will be when we start injections. So we'll see how freaked out Eric gets with needles. He doesn't like medical things, so I think he thinks he's gonna be fine with needles, but I don't know if he is.
I think I'll be alright.
What medical? Like, how do you pick and choose what medical things you like or don't like?
What? I don't know what I don't like. What are you
Blood?
talking about? What issues with blood have you seen me have?
I feel like if we watch something and someone gets their arm chopped off.
Yes, I'm
like,
not a big gore fan, like gory movies. I don't care for those.
You don't think childbirth is gory?
Didn't say that.
I don't know how you're gonna hang for that. This whole process leads up to that. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, we'll get there.
When we get there, are you gonna be like able to keep your eyes open?
I'm gonna be north of the equator or south of the equator?
I don't know, man. Is there an equator?
What?
The stomach is the equator?
Yes. You never heard that before?
I've heard it. But you're gonna miss out on it? You're just gonna be like, okay, it's happening, and you're looking up at the ceiling?
I don't know. We'll see.
Go through all of this, and you're not even gonna be paying attention to the action.
Did you want me to film it for everybody?
Well, not south of the equator.
Okay.
You can
Just
set this
north.
up north of the equator, and
Yeah.
it can do its own job, and then you can
Watch
do
it.
whatever.
Yeah. You can do whatever.
We're gonna need a floor camera, because that's where you're gonna be.
Oh, yeah? You think so?
Yeah.
Doubt it.
Real life gore, man. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hang.
We'll find out.
Hopefully we find out. Alright.
Yeah.
Have a great day, guys.
Bye.